Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Doesplay 10K. It is a loser's bracket, round 6. Coming up next, we have Integral Nation coming up against Skyfire. I'm Lock Dog. Joining me is Bio, Booyah, Acid, and Bio. How do you see this game going? Because we have seen so many close matches. I think this one is going to be another one of those. After ripping on so many people for their wrong tips, I don't really want to tip now because mine have come out right. So I'm 100% right now. I'm like 1 for 1, so it's just like not do it. No, you know, honestly, I'm seeing IN. You know, I think IN can take this one, but I don't think it'll be easy. I think a 3-2 is probably going to get called for and happen. However, I won't be surprised if Skyfire do defeat them. But again, it won't be an easy feat. It'll be a 3-2 for them as well. So my official tip will be 3-2 in favour of IN. Yeah, I think the same. I think it's going to be a 3-2 either way. Whoever wins, it's going to have to go back down to at this stage. It has to. They're going to be so closely matched, and Biolab and right, but then we've got 3 Detroits in the end there on the rotation, so they're going to be so quick, fast-paced games, and both teams love to play that style. Yeah. So it's going to be so interesting to see how the two teams that go through it. You might bring those teams up on screen. Have a look at Integral Nation. Here's the roster: Luca, Fate, Zeus, and Swifty. And the team of Skyfire is Excite, Lakey, Rival, and Hopi. And those two teams just filled with talent. And definitely, yeah, you just can't split them. No, you really can't. Obviously, these teams are evenly matched, and that's why they got here. Obviously, it was a long road so far. The road is not yet over, and they are still a little ways to go just yet. Now, you'll see it both, of course, on your right-hand side, Skyfire there, and on the left, Integral Nations. And these guys are set ready for action, and it should be a great one. Here we go. Losers bracket round 6 underway. It's, of course, like we said before, hard put on Biolad first half, but we'll be in that circle. Here's an applause I heard. I don't know if it was in here or out there, but these guys are set ready for action, and here we go. Yeah, we'll see what Luca can do off the break. It looks like IN. They got the early spawn. He gets the kill there on Hopi with about 1 bullet gone from his clip. We'll be able to, will get taken down actually, but Swifty able to pick up a kill. Excite just sitting outside with a bell, trying to control this one, trying to cover his teammates that will be inside. Going to try and drop down and contest that one. 8-3 at the moment. It was IN that got the favourable start, obviously, on this map. They got the early lead, but it's SKF that get into the hill and break this one and start getting the points back for themselves. So the two big things from me for both these teams is what's going to be is their communication and their hype factor. The comms have to stay going. You can't go quiet, and your hype has to stay there as well, because both these teams for me are hype teams. You need to have someone bringing it to you and you know, edging you on bit by bit. And right now, I think you hear out there, we're going to hear it back here. The audience here in the live as well can hear it too, and you'll hear it as soon as the big plays happen. Just there it is from Excite himself. He picked that one there on Swifty. Yeah, he did. Rival now. He's going to be in this next hard point, waiting for players to try and push him. Sees one up the top. That's going to be Fate. Fate does back off that. Rival tries to put shots out, but Zeus just too strong with that ASM-1. Trying to put some more shots out. Will pick up a 2-piece there. One on his teammate, though, but we'll still count it there for that one as Swifty and Luca both on hill. Luke goes down. Swifty still alive. Uses the head goods to his advantage. Has to reload, but no one's actually contesting him. Gets the knife on Hopi. Goes for the second kill. Gets the headshot. Can he get the 3-piece? Got a lot of tags, but he's just holding this one and puts his team in the lead. Oh, wow. Look at that Swifty inside there. Top Eskies gets a nice little shots down on towards William Fate, I think, who was in there as well, trying to challenge and push on in. As you'll see right now, of course, big shots coming out of here as well. As these guys all challenge your Eskies, and they try and keep this guy. Look how close this game is. 33-27. 2 minutes almost gone now, of course. The hill will rotate the blue. You see players getting set up. Now, Skyfire currently have control, but it may not last very long. For the team like IN now, I watched them play Biolab a few times so far. As they're inside Hoviera Blue, they can break it easily, and their setup as well is very strong. Oh, Hopi! The double off the barrels on Zeus and Luca. They will not be happy. Yeah, they got a 4 down there, SKF, and you were saying how close this game is. It's 41-41. Can't get much closer than that, but this is a hill where one team can just sit in it and dominate, get a lot of points off it, and Skyfire are the ones doing that right now, so they can start to actually build a lead here. Neither team has been more than about 15 points of difference. We're about at that now as Hopi going to try and contest in. Will pick up a kill, and yet again, another 4 down, as you said. Here, IN just not able to get into this blue hardpoint. Skyfire just pushing them away and putting it out to almost a 30-point margin. Yeah, Nate is there on our screens trying to come up some shots, but it's going to be Hopi who was up fire on the catwalk to put shots down on him. Instead, raining fire picking him up. A few players again. It's a 3 down. There's 3 players inside that hard point. They crossed over now to top green. This is where the next hard point will be here just now as Luca
from that IM squad already set up, trying to get these early points here. They're almost 40 points down. They're going to try and close that up to at least 30 points here. If they can just get these few little kills, they're doing so nicely. So Swicky and Zeus both inside the hard point, holding it down. As we're now here with Fate. Look at those top shots on small green plat. Couldn't find no one there though. Against the course to his teammate. But Rival comes on in. Fate can't find him.
Yeah, Fate just continuously searching for him, not worrying about it. He's just wasting time there, Rival. He was just running around. Excite was just sitting on the hill uncontested, while Fate was just running around Snow trying to find that kill. He knew he couldn't just jump up because he was going to get shot in the back. 56 to 95 now. A 40-point difference between these two teams still. Skyfire definitely stepping up here, and Rival 20 to 9. 2 streak at the moment. Got 3 caps, picks up another, trying to find the next player as he does get taken down there, but still 21 to 10 over a 2KD, almost 4 minutes into the game.
As we'll see now, Fate just chilling back here, trying to scrap time as much as he could. Of course, the hill now rotates to the final hill on the first set of rotations. Now inside a minute, Bio, or inside a minute, if you like to say. And we'll see Fate now there as well. Shots are coming out, but Luca now on our screens. He's trying to try and push on in. No one's in there for the moment. They push in, break it. It's contested once again, though. One of those biggest contested hills apart from Blue. And you'll see Zeus now back off this respawn. These guys are struggling a little bit here. They're down by just under 50 points, it would seem. And right now, you know, it is SKF's game here. They're almost at the halfway mark in regards to time. 5.5 on the clock remaining. And Rival just sitting up there in purple, waiting for the challenge. Look at that again. Another 4 down.
Rival is just dominating this team, and Lakey and Excite are just stepping up as well. 20 and 13 for Lakey and 17 and 14 for Excite. When you've got players going that strong, it is just too good. Zeus picks up a 2-piece, but Rival is just able to lie on the hill uncontested for so long that they're just continuing to get points, and you just don't see that. No, definitely not in Middle Hill. No one should be uncontested in that hill for that long like he was. And of course, that was thanks to Skyfires that was set up there as well. Now, look at those scores here. You know, look at those overalls, the slaying power there. Now, Hopi and Excite down to 17 kills. Then you got 24 for Rival and 23 for Lakey. The closest one on the other side of the team is Zeus. Zeus' slaying is really on there right now, 18 and 20, but the rest falling down a little bit now. You know, you got 15 and 21s, 14 and 21s, and that's where you see what the score is at. And the lead is coming out from Team Skyfire in there because they're just outslaying at this point in time. As I say that, though, Luca does pick up a 2-piece to try and redeem themselves a little bit here, and they stay uncontested with a 4-man defense inside the hill circle. Yeah, they do, but 3 of them go down. Zeus is there, and a 4 down, just as you say, they were uncontested. That's why Skyfire were just waiting for all of their players to be up. They pushed it as a 4 and they broke it so easily there. Lakey picking up 1, Excite getting another, Hopi getting 1, and they are just going to hold this scrap time as they pick up the last 8 seconds. It is going to be IN that have rotated first on board with Fate now, but he goes down. Luca is trying to hold off, and Biolab and a 4 down yet again. All 4 players from Skyfire picking up 1 kill each, but IN, they actually got the snow spawn, so they will be able to get back to this next hard point quickly, but they need to because they're almost 80 points down. If that was me there before, you saw their rival, his rival's doing what I would have done, jumped on the turret, gave a bit of a spray, clear the hill out, let your team, or you wait for your team to respawn, and stop the other team from getting any points. That's what it worked, and it worked out well for him as he pushed on through a window. He got picked up pretty quickly though, but then Hopi comes in from back door. Zeus is there waiting. Lakey and Excite though cleaning house, and now holding down this hard point for Team Skyfire, 164 to 93. The scoreline becomes 3 seconds on the clock remaining. But right now, you know, Team Skyfire really increasing that lead bit by bit as they come on through. And we'll see Rival on your screen at the moment. Currently contested. He's trying to find a couple of kills. Will go down there to Zeus as IN are going to get the scrap time off that hill. They're trying to rotate first. They're trying to get into the next one first. It's going to be Luca sitting up in that top dark corner waiting for someone to poke him as he's just waiting. Currently contested. Player came through the window. That was Hopi. He did pick up 1 kill but wasn't able to get the second one. He gets dropped by Excite, and Skyfire take control of this hill yet again. Rival and Lakey already on 30 kills each, 26 for Hopi and Excite as well, and they are 80 points in the lead. And you got to say, just looking at the kill feed, you can see why. Yeah, you know, I said at the start of this one, number 4 down defenders was going to a bit of a rant, but I said at the start, you know, you wanted to hear the comms staying active and the hype staying active as well between these two teams, but from back here, from where I'm sitting, you know, I can only really hear these Team Skyfire with that hype side of things. You know, the smack talk still coming out a little bit, not so much from IN, you know, and it is hard when you are down, but you still want to keep that mentality about you. You want to say, yes, we can still do this, yes, we can still win it. They're not out of this yet, still mathematically possible. By no means are these guys out of it. 200, and there you see it from Cody or Excite once again, you know,
they're just cleaning house and they're having the time of their lives inside a blue room.
Yeah, they are. Rival is just dominating this game, currently sitting on top of the leaderboard. He's got 8 caps, but he's also got 31 kills and only 24 deaths as he picks up another. As we'll jump on board now with Swifty from IN. He's on the bottom of his team. He's struggling at the moment with 24 and 35. He's got to start getting some more kills if they want to try and get back into this game. There is 70 points between these two teams, 90 seconds left. So IN, they're going to have to hold pretty much all their time. We know we've seen them do it before. They have had some amazing comebacks online, but this is against Skyfire, who have just absolutely dominated the first 8 minutes of the game. But IN, they are starting to get some points on the board.
Well, they are, and that's what you want to see. There's a possible 72 seconds to be grabbed right now, and they're only just under 50 behind here, so mathematically still possible, but it's going to be very hard coming to that final hill of the map back in Bio, and it's one of those ones that is contested. Now, we saw SKF hold this uncontested for a while now, and if they can do it again, even though Rival getting the team kill, they might be looking all right for it. Few nades going out inside now, as it's going to be IN trying to break this setup now as they push on through. They're keeping it contested. They're going to try and clean house and get the points on the board as all players from SKF come back off the respawn and clear it out once again. They're running around in circles now in here, trying to find players. Zeus with the hip fire sees one. Oh, and the fist comes out from Excite. Why was hit and stunned, I think, but still the damage was done. 208 to 174, 30 seconds left. Yes, it is mathematically impossible, but they will, of course, finish it up. But you can see, and you can hear in the audience there that they know SKF have taken game one.
Yeah, they have, and look at that. Lakey's got 40 kills, Excite 37, 35 for Rival, and 33 for Hopi. Still 16 seconds left, so he might jump on board with Rival or Excite, see if they can get to that 40 kill mark. We'll pick up one there, Excite, trying to find the second. There's 2 players in front of him, but he can't get there, and that is going to be all she wrote. They're in that first map, 175 to 222. So Skyfire, they're going to be taking the first map here in this losers bracket round 6 matchup. What a game by them, and I definitely think that they won that match by a lot bigger margin than we expected.
Oh, yes, agreed. You know, at the start there, it looked like it was going to be a lot closer than what it was, but during the 3rd or 4th hill, we've just seen that Skyfire on blue especially, and then back on middle hill there at Bio, they, you know, Rival we saw uncontested for a good 15 seconds, which you shouldn't really be seeing during Bio. Yeah, like, it usually is contested so much, considering the fact that when the hill restart, it's right there at circles, so close to it. Yep. You need to keep the one as heavy contested as you can, but a big game indeed. So S&D Right will be next up, as these guys get set up and ready for that one. But, yeah, I still feel 3-2 scorer, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Team Skyfire were going to be the team to take it out.
Yeah, I think Integral Nation, they have a very, very strong S&D game. Yeah. They can definitely come back. This next map is theirs to take, so if they can step up, take that one, and then get their momentum back, Uplink, I think, is going to really be the deciding game title. I feel like whoever takes that is going to be the one that walks away with this one. I still think it'll go to 5 maps, but that's going to be the deciding map. Yeah,
you know, if Nene's shots there on the with the sniper on right, it's going to come out, and, you know, I'm referring to Renee as Nene. I asked him before the match actually started, I said, does anyone actually call you Nene? He goes, yeah, my girlfriend does, I don't like it. I was like, it's going to happen on stream, mate.
Yeah, well, he's going to cop it, and he's getting it in the venue as well. I'm sure he's not enjoying it, but he's going to be having to put that out of his mind at the moment, because he has got a big match in front of him here. Riot S&D will be coming up pretty soon. All players in the lobby ready to go, so we should be starting up as we go. We might have a look at how the teams are getting ready and see how focused they are all looking here in this this next map. But Riot S&D, I just don't really know what to expect off the break. Oh,
I don't either, but at the same time, you're sort of going to feel an A push, like it's Riot. So
yeah, it's whether they decide to go slow, whether the defensive team's going to push up, go back. It's, you know, you'd expect an.
Personally, I feel that aggressive A is what works for attacking teams. That's just me personally, though. You don't want to be overly aggressive, and you do see some teams who'll push right into the defense spawn, and they'll get set up back there straight away as soon as that bomb goes down. And that's a smart play once you have bomb down. It's not a smart play unless you actually get the bomb down, though, over on the safe side. And we'll see right now, of course, Skyfire will be on the attack for the first round in here on S&D Right. Game number 2, of course, being now up 1-0 in this series. They'll be happy. They'll be a bit more relieved, but not quite yet done, as they get hopefully the closest one.
Yeah, we'll see what Lakey can do. He's going to be the one to push this one pretty hard. He's waiting for someone to poke this corner as he's just sitting up here. Hopey is going to be right next to him there. Sorry, no, that is going to be Rival that's right next to him. So they're just waiting for someone to poke this. They're playing it very, very slow, very, very patiently. They want to make sure that they get the first pick before trying to make a play towards either bomb side.
Yeah, you know, they've got site control there on that A side, so they're just going to sit back and wait a little bit. They should get their bomb down and then force, of course, the IN team over to them, but they want to get that first pick as well. But you'd see right now, of course, Hopey, questionable push just then, but he does make a kill out of it nonetheless. One play up high, and now he's lost it up high there as well. The trade-off does come out, though. Rival does find Zeus, luckily. Otherwise, it would have been a very poor spot to have lost that bomb in any situation. Rival right now, he thinks there's one above. There's Lucas, so now it becomes a 1v1 after a 1v2 start. And you'll see right now, Fate on our up against Rival. Of course, the bomb has not been put down as of yet. Rival thinking, okay, where should I go? Where should I put this one down? 20 seconds, there's 7.5 light time. So there's plenty of sort of time to get anything happening right now, but Fate is going to check it. Still has that Moors as well. It's going to help him out. Does he see him there? That is the question. Bomb has got down. Oh, and he hightails it out very quickly. Nice play there by Rival to keep it alive.
Yeah, Rival, he's got 2-0 at the moment in this first round. He just needs to sit back, make sure this one doesn't get diffused, but Fate gets his first kill of the S&D. It's an important one. It gets in the first round, and the first round going over to Integral Nation.
You know, that's what you need from Fate. You never try and save it in a 1v1. You always got to try and go for that challenge instead and push up. So, good play there by Fate to pick up the first round. Score becomes, like you said, 1-0 in favour of the IN team. And as you mentioned, you know, their S&D game is strong. So we would be expecting them to pick up this S&D one here, but they're still, you know, after the hard point game, you can't take anything away from that Skyfire team in their lineup right now. So, second round in right now on the T side with the IN squad.
Yeah, we'll jump on forward with Fate, and we were talking to Bundo earlier on, and he was saying on this map, the attacking team always going to be the team that probably has the advantage going into it, and I am able to win a defensive round, and Fate getting the punch on to Rival. Fate yet to die, the only one to be able to do that in the game at the moment. Currently a 3v2. Integral have the numbers advantages. Fate brings out that scope, just checking around, can't find anyone, so he's going to go and search with his ASM one.
Of course, the situation is now a 3v2. Oh, the shot comes out. He knows there's number one there. Goes for the reload. Not too sure if he should poke and pick and try and pick it up, but the players that disappeared was, of course, Hopey in a 1v3. He gets picked up, though, in the second round. Go to IN. Hopey couldn't get that 1v3 clutch for the team. So IN, and you see it there. You know, this is what you want to see during that game to one. Just still stay positive, you know, the encouragement, the hype, that's what you need in these sort of situations. And you'll hear a bit of a talk after the rounds there by the SKF team. They realise, okay, let's just change something up here. It's not working. Let's think about what we're doing here. Maybe perhaps even be a bit more aggressive, but don't push into their spawns.
Yeah, we might have a look at Lakey. He hasn't got a kill as of yet, and I was talking about him before the series off stream bio, and this guy is just an absolute god when he gets into those gunfights. He's really been, I don't think he's been in really a 1v1 gunfight. Sees one there, he gets a lot of shots out. Not going to be able to clean up that kill, but Rival is, he tries to take down Zeus. Zeus with the barrel though at the long range, always going to be able to win that gunfight. So a 3v3 situation. Bomb has been planted over on the B side. Hope he tries to get that kill, does get taken down by Swifty. Now Excite looking for another kill. We'll see Swifty and find that one as he's just going to wait back, watch over that bomb. He doesn't need to push this one, and he's in a 1v2 situation. He's going to drop down and try and work his way around the map, make sure that this defuse doesn't go down. Oh, he tries to stay alive but couldn't there, so it's going to be Zeus who is on the defuse already halfway done while the time that kill went down, just to stay prepared, and that's now 3-0 in favour of IN. So like we said, it looked like it could be an IN map, and it's definitely heading that way right now, but a team like Skyfire can answer back with a few rounds of their own. They're just going to get the number on the board to begin with. Once they get that one on the board, they break the donut, and once Lakey gets a kill or two, that'll definitely mix things up and help them out a little bit here, even like Swifty's on a 1-3 game, but Luca is doing a great job with that 5-1 right now. Yeah, he is. We'll have a look at Zeus. Got the scope out along with Fate. Fate picks up the first blood. Zeus has a shot, doesn't quite connect that one, as he is just still waiting back. IN, even though they got the first blood, they still want to be patient. They don't want to push up too early, as we'll see what Zeus can do. Fate does get the headshot there on Excite. 4v2 situation. Luca goes down. We might jump on board with Skyfire and see what they do in this situation. Lakey sees one, going to take down Fate. Looking for the second one, can't find it. And Hopi now in a 1v2.
You see that there, of course, Zeus and Swifty up against Hopi. Now Hopi thinking where they are, what they're doing, and he knows where they should be, and we can see him thanks to COD Vision. He's waiting for him to poke. He sees him dash off there, so he's going to now try and figure out where the last one is. He's up high. The call comes out, and there's Zeus to pick up the kill. 4-0 right now in favour of this IN team as they try and push up on through a little bit by a little bit. They'll keep on going, and big rounds indeed just then. But it's going to be Skyfire who are now definitely on the back foot, and they've really got to dig deep to get a first round on the board for themselves. As we'll see here, round number 5 coming up. As we'll see Jumper starting off with Hopi.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do, and yet again, we're just going to see the same sort of thing from these teams, just consistently hitting the same side of the map. Hopi just waiting for someone to poke here. Fate's going to get the first kill. Luke is going to get the second one. So Hopi and Lakey, they did slow down a little bit. Lakey, you can see, just trying to dodge those sniper shots out. He does get some tags. Sees one in fire, going to trade that off with his teammate as Hopi's going to pick up that kill. So a 2v3 situation. They work their way through the map trying to find another kill. They don't want to put this bomb down until they have the numbers advantage, but when you go down and it's a 1v3, it's going to be very difficult to do. Hopi trying to find this kill. He's going to have the scope. He's going to get it as well. He was so confident. You could see on COD Vision he was reloading, and he wanted to make sure he got the scope just to rub a bit of salt into the wound. And Zeus, just that scope, he doesn't miss very often.
No, he does not, and you'll see just there, you know, it's a big shots that just came out, and right now 5-0 on that scoreboard. It could be one round left, and that'll be all done and dusted in the S&D side as they'll head into the uplink afterwards. Of course, it will be on Detroit, as previously mentioned. But right now, we're going with the attacking team. On that T side we go once again. This time we're here with Swifty around, and you know, looks like they're going to try and hit it as quickly as they can, but at the same time, they've got to be careful. Hope he picks up the first kill there on Luca. This could be the start of something beautiful for Team Skyfire as they get the second kill there. Rival finding Fate as well. Bomb will go down now, so it's going to be now IN, who know it's planted today. They'll have to try and make a way and wrap it around back to it now and perhaps figure out what they can do. And again, defusal. Zeus on our screens right now. Will he try and save? Will he go for the challenge? He goes for the challenge there instead. And just like that, the round will go in favour of Skyfire, and they'll pick up their first one. Scores now become 5-1.
Yeah, interesting to see that their first win was actually a defensive round here on Riot. As we said before, it is a very difficult map to defend on that A side, but 5-1. And Integral Nation, they still have definitely the advantage. We have seen almost a 5-0 comeback earlier on. It was 5, I can't remember who it was, but it was 5-0, it came down to 5-5. The team that was originally on 5 did get the job done, but it was a little bit of a scare, so it definitely can be done. Lakey, a lot of shots out, not going to be able to find the kill there. Hopi, the first one to go down so far this round.
See now, Lakey still on our screens, of course, though, and it becomes, like you said, a 3v4. Of course, Hopi win that first one to drop. And so they're going to try and figure out which one they should try and head to now in regards to the site and try and clean up a few kills in the process. There's a nice little trade there. Rival finds Luke Ellis, which will find Rival in return, though. And now it's up to Lakey in a 1v3. He's on 1 and 5. This chance to redeem himself, but he couldn't do anything. Score becomes now 6-1 in favour of IN. And they tie the series up now 1 apiece here after game number 2. Will be uplink Detroit in game number 3, like we said, but both these teams palmed. Look at Hopi, he's standing up, he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's keen to get into this one. I think he's going to have a quick break, but as we see, 1-1, I think IN, as we saw, 6-1, a dominant S&D team. Yeah. This map is one of their best as well. Definitely. So I don't think they were ever really going to lose that map, but Skyfire, they played so well in the first map. You've got to wonder who is going to be able to take out that uplink, that map number 3. As I said before, I feel like Skyfire are going to be able to take both hard points, and I think IN are going to be able to take both S&Ds, so it comes down to the uplink. Whoever can take map 3, I feel, is going to be the one to win this game. So, you know, we're going to get into it pretty soon, but it's really up to Skyfire now to bring the momentum back, like IN did in that second map.
As we'll head to a short little break, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. It will be game number 3 in this losers bracket round 6 matchup. Like we said, Integral Nation up against Team Skyfire right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, game number 3, uplink on Detroit. Of course, Skyfire and Integral Nation are the teams that are playing. It's 1-1 in the series right now, and Excite is going to be the man from the Skyfire lineup to grab first hands on the drone to try and get first points in. 2 of his teammates wrapped in through there in green. They've got a good chance there, and they will indeed within the first 15 seconds. The 2-0 lead to Skyfire.
Yeah, very, very nice push to start off with there. Integral Nation's just not ready for that early play there by Skyfire. They only had 2 kills before they actually got that one through, so they didn't even need to slay, they just snuck it through and got the 2 points early on. Luca now 2-0 at the moment, is on obviously the 2 streak, has the drone in hand. Zeus will pick up 1 there on Lakey, so he's trying to cover his teammate, does get stunned, but he's trying to push this one through. Zeus takes down Hopi. The stomp comes in on Excite, and he's going to be able to climb that one through 2-2 within the first minute.
That was a dirty 2-pointer there as well, with that stomp being thrown into the mix. The drone now in hand of Rival trying to get over there into pit. Couldn't make his way out of play though. And now a few players all in around. Ian swarm around there to grab hands on drone. Swifty will be the one with it. Zeus on a 5 kill streak as well. 7-1, so Nene going off. As we'll see here on our screens right now, he's going to try and stop this drone throw and go for that reset. He does manage to do a decoy while Fate grabs the drone, and like that, 4-2 the scoreline becomes. So now it's a 6-point total captures, 2-point game the difference.
Yeah, 4-2, the same as Fate's score at the moment as he does go down, making it 4-3, but Swifty going to grab that ball, pass it across towards Luca. Luca's going to put through another 2-point play, and that's going to be 6-2 in a minute and a half. We've seen a few games of uplink on Detroit so far today, and a lot of them have been low scoring, maybe 3-1, 2-0 in the first half. It's already 6-2, and we're not even 2 minutes into the game.
No, we're not. You'll see now Fate just trying to keep that ball alive, but not actually go for that reset. Wanted to just wait until his teammates respawn. Well, they go for the single point, or it looks like he was going to line himself up for that single point toss. Decides against it. The shot is trying to get a stun out. Goes to the single point throw there, a bit closer in, and will get himself that one down. So Swifty Mail making it 7-2 on the score line. Dane really firing up. 11-3 with that bell. Now on another 3 kill streak. He's just slowing things down and keeping SKF at bay.
Yeah, his teammates are also just slaying well around him. Luca is 9-3, so 2 players at the top of IAN's leaderboard were on a 3KD, with Zeus continuously trying to push this one with the bell, just dominating in the mid-street, not allowing Skyfire anywhere near the side of school, so they can't set up, force the spawn trap over in green, and get those relays through. IN reset that ball to make sure that they had the ability to get in there and try and control this one. Hopi and Lakey going to pick up 3 kills between them. Excite has the ball, going to try and go for the 2-point play, will do so, and Skyfire get their first points since that first play of the game.
Well, they're doing, you'll see right now, of course, the rest of these SKF guys, they're trying to get some more kills there. Lakey 12-8, looking to go for another wrap. He's on a 7 kill streak of his own. He's fired up. Hopi's there as well, past that one and off to him. And now making a 7-6, a 1-point game. Hopi now again, they're going for these relays. The throw doesn't make it into school there, just bounced off the wall. He had 2 teammates in there waiting for it, but Fate's going to intercept. And now Excite, after that 2-piece, he does get shut down as well. So big pushes coming out now. Fate goes for the 1-point toss. The interception tries to be made, but can't do it. And the score becomes 8-6.
Yeah, 2 points in it with a minute and a half left in the first half. Luca was going to just go for that 15-second reset since his teammates were down, but Excite going to get that knife on Swifty. Zeus able to shut that one down over on the school side before going down to Lakey. Luca now has the job of trying to stop this one, as it looks like Fate's going to be able to take down Lakey with a headshot, take the ball and work his way back towards mid. Luca there to try and cover him. Rival picks up the ball. I think that one's been reset, or no, it hasn't. It's bounced back into play. Excite being able to pick up that kill there on Lucas. Zeus now running away with the ball, looking for this 1-point throw. Ooh. Can he hit that? No, he can't. It's just going to go long. That one should be cleaned up by the team of Skyfire. Rival just going to reset that one while his teammates spawn up. Yeah,
slowing it down there. And you look at that KD side of things for both these teams. You got the 1 top slayer for both. Well, you had them going off earlier. Of course, 15-9 for Zeus, and then you had 15-10 for Lakey. So both teams do have a top slayer happening for them, and the role is being fulfilled greatly by those players. And right now, the rest of them are sort of working on that assist side and running the OBJ as well. Of course, 3 points there for Fate from one side. Luca on 4 in regards to caps, and then 1 there for Swifty, and then 2, 2, and 2 on the other side. But Lakey being one of those players who actually put those 2 points in. First half's almost wrapping up though. 20 seconds left here with 2 points. The difference. There will be time for another play. Skyfire going to try and make something happen, but oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, looks like Hopi might have been over there who's going for that toss, but Swifty comes in to clean up a 2-piece. A lot of names coming out here from Rival to try and stop this run from happening, but they do have a chance to get at least a 1-pointer in, maybe even a 2 if he can make it out. He can't. The break gets shut down, And the end of the half will become 8 and 6.
Yeah, 8-6, 2 points between the two sides. No score in the last minute and a half,
no.
But there was 14 points in 3.5 minutes, which usually is what you see on Detroit, but today we've seen a lot of low-scoring games. These two teams obviously very fast-paced. They love to just speed it up, and we see it there as 14 points in the first half. Fairly high-scoring. Both teams looking to just force that other team into the spawn trap and get themselves as many points in a row as possible in the shortest amount of time.
Definitely. Now 5 minutes here in the second half, and at the moment, like you said, that lead is being taken by IM, but it's only 2 points, and off the break again, SKF come out strong and pick up their first 2, but then the trade-off again. Excite trying to stop that run from this happening. Luca does have drone. He's pushed in all the way through school. He doesn't know it. We can see no one was actually out there. He goes for the 1-point throw. He does get it in. The interception was almost being made there by Lakey, but he couldn't make it there in time. And 9-6 the scoreline becomes. And look at this. Lucas still sitting here. The pass, the throw, sorry. Drives a little bit short, but his teammates are still around. Lucas is trying to hide here. His teammates there going to run into the school. Oh, and he pops out the wrong moment. Fate's going to grab that and go for that slow reset and down the middle part.
Yeah, he's just going to try and take control of school, but Excite gets the turn. Fate just not being able to lock the shots on straight away and gets punished for it. Lucas, 17-12, 5 captures to his name as well. He is playing extremely well. 9-6 at the moment, 3-point difference. Luca trying to get those shots out. Can't get the kill though. Fate putting the shots out yet again, but Hopi being able to get away with the shield that the uplink drone does provide, as he's just waiting for his teammates to slay out at the moment, waiting back. But at the moment, Hopi and Rival 9-19 and 8-15, and also Excite 12-18 in terms of slaying. They are struggling here on this uplink.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what Hopi was trying to aim for there when he just threw the drone towards glass and a bit of a low slow play. No. Rival out smacking Swifty there. He'll take the drone and say thank you very much for coming. He'll run that one into the garage now, and looks like these guys are going to try perhaps just dip, dive and dodge every which way he can into the garage. He's just going to try to out-juke the players on IN for the time being. As he just, again, doesn't really make much of a play. He's just running around the map, waiting for his teammates to come off this respawn and help him out with these assists as they try and push down to that side of IN. But right now, he's going for that melee. He misses it. He goes for the second swing, but hope he's wrapped up the kill there at the same time. He's glowing red. He perhaps should go for a 1-pointer here, but he looks like he might try and do a 2. There is one player waiting. Out goes the stun. No, and he goes, and that's good. 9-8 the scoreline becomes. 1 point the difference.
Hopi was the one that was able to cover him there. Got the stun out. As soon as he got the tag, he just called out to Lakey that the player was stunned up, so he was able to just push in and get that capture. Hopi was able to cover him. Excite just going to reset that ball, so it goes back to the middle as Excite trying to push up the map now, trying to find that first kill. Will get the hip fire out on Fate as Swifty is going to take that drone and work his way across the woods pit as Excite going to be putting some shots out yet again. Still alive as he's on a 2 streak at the moment, starting to step up. 17-21. He's definitely got a fair few kills in the last couple of lives he's had, and Swifty just waiting around the mid. He knows that his team is in front, so they can waste a little bit of time. The pass goes across towards Luca, who was in a gunfight at the time. The throw goes in, intercepted by Lakey, and he is absolutely dominating in terms of keeping his team in the game. Oh. He's 32-17.
Unquestionably.
He's 12 kills above anyone else in the game on either team.
Oh, he is, you know, and I want to see Zeus pick up a little bit here, because during that first half we saw him slaying a fair amount, and it has slowed down for him. He's been struggling, so to speak. And so to get these extra kills, he's definitely been pulling up for the kill. Look at that, the shots just aren't connecting for him. He's got outshot across the back there by Lake, who's coming on 33 kills in 17. So I think if Zeus can get a couple more kills here, then IM will get a couple more caps in, and of course they'll increase their lead of what they had already at the first half there. But right now it's 9-8, 1 point the difference. And Skyfire nipping away at the heels there right now for IM. And as they push in, they grab that drone, and they go again for that reset.
Yeah, they're just going to get that 15-second reset. I think both teams are fairly happy with that. Neither had full control of the spots they want to do, so now they can just focus on getting the kills, focus on slaying out. But it's going to be Fate that does dominate here in the lockers as he tries to push through. Outshoots Rival there, and he's going to have control of this one completely. There should be points here for IN. Luca does get taken down. Fate's going to take the ball, just go for the throw, misses the throw. So still only 2 points between these teams as Rival trying to push down, does get the kill. He's going to grab the uplink drone and get out of this situation and keep the margin at 1 point.
Yeah, that was definitely points there for IM that were right within their grasp, but they couldn't secure them. And now, thanks to Rival coming in the last moment for that 2-piece, he's going to give it a 1-point throw down the side. There's a player down there, but the shot down's coming from Fate to pick up 1 kill. Hoping it's dropped as well. Players all around, and big plays out now from IN. IN are trying to go for that reset. They do finally achieve it after that second toss-up. So right now, it'll be SKF who have to get this drone. They've got this little last chance. One play is all that's going to come out of this.
Yeah, they have to start getting kills now. They can't wait till the drone resets. There's only 11 seconds left. Rival, that's a 4 down. They get all players down. They have to get the ball and run it straight.
Oh, the pass!
The pass. Is it going to hit? Hope he
does!
gets the ball. He gets the 2.
Oh, he
gets taken down. Luca saves that one. 1 point. And Integral Nation are going to take the third map.
Right within their reach, and they were aware of it too. Here it comes now. Luca shuts him down just shy. I don't want to say SKF got greedy. I don't think they did. I think they had a great opportunity there to go for that 2 points. The 1 point obviously would have been a guarantee, but the 2 points they needed for the win, they could have closed it out.
The opportunity was there.
It was right there. But yeah. Luca really closed. It just came in at the last moment off that respawn. And
yeah, you just can't predict that. If you're in a team in that position, every team would have gone for the 2 points.
Agreed.
You get a 4 down, you know where they're spawning. You're going to try and shut them down. You always go for the 2 and hope. He's so unlucky not to get there. And Integral Nation, they take the uplink in 2-1. I said that I think whoever wins the uplink is going to be taking the series. So I feel like IN, they don't have it wrapped up by any means because Skyfire are such a good team, but I think they definitely have the edge going into the next 2 maps. The next map will be Hardpoint on Detroit as well, so another fast-paced map and a lot of subby play between these two teams.
You know, obviously after that Hardpoint on Biolab game, you sort of will be feeling that SKF could take out the Hardpoint here as well, and then perhaps take it to the game number 5 that we said. And we were both feeling a 3-2. Of course, we did say IM will be that 1, but we wouldn't be surprised if SKF did come out on top. But it will be a game number 4, definitely, and that Hardpoint will win. Detroit will be the map and game time. You see both the teams there before, IN, now SKF, up on our screens, and these guys are set and ready for actions. And yeah, that's what you want to see. That sort of plays and that sort of action in a losers bracket round 6 matchup. You know, it's not even the final matches yet, and these guys are still doing their best to try and stay alive here in this competition. So it's definitely no holes barred right now, and you'll see him just there. I thought maybe he was trying to turn his Xbox off then for a moment on the SKF side of things. Oh, turn my Xbox off. Nah, these guys are set and ready. But I'm sort of feeling, I want to say SKF will take this just so it goes to game 5, and we're both going to be right for 3-2 prediction. But, you know, yeah, I feel that IN right now, that momentum after that 1-point win on an uplink game, I feel that, yeah, they might have it, but it's all about their mindset coming to this one.
Yeah, it definitely is. And we know how Skyfire, how good they are at Hardpoint, and they're slaying. Although Zeus did drop off at the end, he was very, very strong at the start. Lakey almost dropped a 40 that map on an uplink map, which is something that doesn't usually even get close to happening. I think he was on 37 with about 30 seconds to go, so I'm not 100% sure whether he made it to that 40, but he was very, very close. So they still have the slaying power, and they're still playing well enough to take this map, and if they can get a little bit of a lead off the first 2-3 hard points, then they definitely are going to be straight back into this match. They're going to have the momentum, they're going to have confidence yet again, and I think we'll be heading to map 5. But if Integral Nation get a 30-40 point lead on the first 3 hard points, I think Skyfire are probably going to drop off.
We'll find out as game number 4 is about to get underway. Time is ticking on down. 11 seconds left in the pre-match warm-up, and these guys obviously getting set. But right now, Excite is going to kick things off for us. And, of course, we're really seeing from that SKF team, they are spawning on that Sentinel side, the Billy side. Of course, they're back on behind school. They'll get, and, of course, the first hardpoint is inside of Atlas, so they'll all be pushing there. But don't be surprised if no one rushes on in. They try and get a few picks first, a bit of map control.
Yeah, well, we are on board with Excite, just looking for these kills in Garage. Doesn't find any, but his team will be able to get first points on the board there, or first points on the board as Integral Nation able to shut that one down. Swifty getting 2 kills to enter that middle hard point and just hold this one down, waiting for someone to push. Does poke up, get a lot of tags there, including some headshots, but doesn't pick up the kill, but he's still going to be able to hold this one. Gets points, does get contested from behind, goes down. IN just pushed back into school, and now Skyfire are able to get some points back on their side. And I think this is a theme in most hardpoint maps. The first hill, you don't really get a lot of points on. You don't get a massive lead. It's just really warming up, making sure, getting hyped, getting a lot of kills. And I think whoever slays better on the first hill is probably more of an advantage than whoever gets more points.
Yeah, I think you'd have to. I'll have to agree there. You know, obviously, if you're out slaying the other team, then you're going to get first set up on the next hill. Of course, it will be a green, which has rotated now in the last 5 seconds. It has been set up here, and you'll see some SKF players are located around that area. Rival now inside of it here. He's trying to close that gap. 20 to 13, the scoreline becomes. But look at that, Luca gets a team kill, but gets a 2-piece as well at the same time. Hope he's going to take a 2-piece of his own. Then a 2-piece from Zeus. It's 2 pieces all around right now. They're on special apparently. As you'll see now, Lakey coming up on the right-hand side of green, up green alley. He's going to try and push him through side door. Ooh!
3
players around for him to have, but no one's going to take a bite.
Yeah, Zeus now with the AR. He's not going to be the most prominent player on this map, I don't think, with that AR, but he still will be able to do a lot of work for his team down that mid street. Luca's just going to sit on the hill, 11 to 4 at the moment, 3 streak for himself, and he's just going to hold the rest of this time. I don't think Skyfire are going to push this one. They are just moving their way down mid street. The nades go out just to try and block Luca from the rotation as Rival trying to work his way. He's just going to come up through window. Excite goes up onto the ramp, and they just pinch there, get control of the next hard point, but Rival 1 and 7 needs to start getting some kills if he wants his team to get back into this game, because 61 to 19 is the current score.
You'll see this there, 3 players get dropped from SKF, so it's going to be IN with the control on that side. They try and push in now to break this hill with the control, and the scoreline 62 to 25 as we're almost down to the first quarter. Gone! It's there, pretty much there. You know, 7.5 minutes now remaining on that clock. Of course, Fate inside the hill right now, 10 and 7 on a 2 kill streak. As we see his teammates coming off that respawn as well. They're trying to slay SKF off of the respawn and just let the teammate of Fate grab those easy points just there. But a 4 down comes out of SKF, and now it's going to allow them to grab this last bit of scrap time. Of course, 15 seconds left. If he wins the gunfight, he does. So right there, of course, you'll see that yellow head up around now for the rotation. Of course, that next hard point, and then they'll head over to the school for the final.
Yeah, have a look at that map, and Skyfire, they all spawned over in the school, and Rival was still sitting on that last hard point to get the scrap time. As we'll jump over onto Swifty. 2 players already down for IN. They're trying to defend this one. 4 players from Skyfire pushing. Swifty gets 1, has to dodge the nade, gets the 2-piece. Can he get the 3rd? Had to reload, couldn't get it. So Rival and Excite able to break into this hill. Zeus is there with the AR and just couldn't get those kills. Another 4 down, and Integral Nation are going to have to spawn over near green, try and break this one through the front door, but they do so. Swifty and Luca breaking in, Fate taking down Excite as well, and IN, the fact that they were able to break it through the front door is just amazing. Not many teams are going to be able to do that. Swifty, 3-piece, tries to get the knife, he still could, but can't get it, as Zeus going to shut that one down, and IN still able to hold this hard point and keep their lead. Yeah, Fate just there with another 2-piece, pre-firing backdoor as well, waiting for a player to challenge. There it is there, there's his 3rd as well. Fate having a phenomenal run here on this hard point, yet alone, and across the board as well. 14 and 13 he is currently on this end. Excite needs to fire up a little bit, 9 and 15 for him. Rest of the team all in that double figures, so we'll see if he can grab a few little kills as we head into this next hill over to the school now. Of course, Swifty coming in the side door, comes in through fire window side. Rival picks up a 2-piece there. Hope he's just down 1 as a 3 down as Lucas tries to stay alive. The pre-fire nades come out the back door though. Hope he knows where they're coming from, but he can't win the gunfight. It's 106 to 70 points. It's just about shy of a 40-point lead in favour of IN right now. And looking across that scoreboard, it's very close in regards to KDs. Yeah, it was about a 40-point lead going into the garage spawn as well, so it hasn't really changed. The Skyfire team, they've been able to keep themselves in the game. They've closed it up now to a 29-point margin, but IN back with control of the hard point. Lakey trying to push in. Swifty there as well. Swifty takes down Excite. Rival going to get the nade on Zeus. Rival gets the entry kill as well. Going to hold this one down. Player's going to try and take him down. Fate is there, but he's going to go for the drop shot around the corner with the hip fire. Gets the 2nd piece, and IN, even though they're continually pushing this side, it was Skyfire that held some nice time there and kept themselves within 30 points as the rotation goes back to the middle. Yeah, so 1 of 16 to 92, 2nd set of rotations as you mentioned. Rival with the pre-nades inside the bottom just to sit him on the ground as landmines and jumping out the top. I had never seen that done before. He didn't get a kill off it, but it's interesting plays to say the least. Excite now coming on in, 2 players in there, only sees the one though. It's going to be Luca who we end up taking out from that one. 30-point game, we're just trying to shy at that 29 to make me a liar. As we hit 4.5 minutes now remaining with 30 seconds left here on this current hard point before it'll rotate around to green. And look at Zeus just firing away trying to find someone in there, but doesn't. Yeah, Fate now, he was the only one up on his teams there as 3 players did go down. He's going to try and push this one. Still 20 seconds left on this middle hard point. 101 to 123. Skyfire starting to work their way back into this game. Rival 23-17. We talked about him before. I believe he was 0-7 at the start of the game, and he has stepped up 23-11 since that point, and he's still alive as he's worked his way across to Wood School. Just going to try and get these cuts and call out to his team as soon as IN go across. Going to go and nade that side. I think he got the stick onto Zeus, did so, takes down Swifty as well. Going to go into this side door, sees one go on the back. That was going to be Luca as Excite is there. Luca gets a two-piece though to save the hill as he goes down. Hopi is there as well. Hopi gets a two-piece to hold the hill, and Skyfire holding this one at their back within 20 points.
Big players coming out just there, and of course we see Hopi on our screens picking up a few little kills there. And any players trying to challenge front door. There's another one, can't get the third though. 136-121 the score line. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the clock. As you see, of course, right now, IN are trying to hold this one down. They have one player left in there as they trade off time and time again. Hopi, Lucas at the back door. Hoki comes in and causes a bit of an upset. Picks up a kill and an assist there as Zeus gets a two-piece as well. They increase their lead back by 30 points just now as that hill will rotate to Garage. Look at that mini-map. Players are already starting that rotation though, but it will be IN who are set up there first.
Yeah, they are. Swifty getting a two-piece there on that hill to make sure they can set up still a 40-point game as IN were able to extend their lead. Swifty 27-23 trying to find the kills. Luca is there. Luca goes down. There's 3 down, and Fate is down the bottom ramp trying to push this one. Rival is going to be able to see him. Is Fate going to get the kill? Both players tagged up, but the kill is going to go to the Skyfire player there, and Lakey able to take down Luca. Skyfire now got to try and hold at least probably 20 seconds of the next 30 seconds left, get themselves within 10 points, then work their way over to that yellow hard point, which IN really dominated last time. Skyfire need to make sure that that doesn't happen again, otherwise there's no chance they're coming back in this one. But the way they're playing here on the Garage hard point shows to me that they are definitely fired up for the end of this game.
You'll notice down the minimap, one of their players off that respawn of back school, he's starting that rotation now, so it's a smart play here indeed. They've closed that gap right on down. There's only 4 seconds left in the current potential time, so Excite has to get kills here. As I say that, he gets team-nated by Rival. The comms were not happening. He did not tell Rival where he was and where he was going to head to. And that may have just cost him a fair amount here, maybe even a map if they cannot break this hill, because like we said before, IN dominated inside of it.
Yeah, not just the map, but this map, if they lose it, they're out of the competition. They're going to be dropped into 4th, and Luca going to be trying to hold this hill. Still players coming in from SKF. They're trying to flood the hill as best as possible. Hope he does get taken down. Lakey's there. He drops as well. Rival comes off the spawn. He's got to break this hill right now as he's going in. He's going to check the players. You're going to see Luca. Yes, he is. Goes in. He knows that there's going to be another one in that corner. Pre-fire gets the kill. 18 seconds left. If they can get all of this time, then they definitely still have the chance of getting this one. The team kill's not good, but this kill on Zeus is as he takes him down. Luca is there to hold the last bit of scrap time, but Skyfire know that they had to hold that one. Swifty takes down Luca with the team kill, but it's going to be about a 40-point lead going into the last hard point. Skyfire need pretty much all of the time. They have the early lead. Hopi and Rival picking up kills early on.
You'll see this there. It's a 40-point game right now in regards to this. There is mathematically possibility right now, but they cannot let it get contested. SKF have to keep IN out of this hill or whatever it takes, and the pre-nades are coming in from every which way. No one's in the hill right now. Time is ticking away. It's a 30-point game. IN are in there. Mathematically now impossible for SKF, and IN, they know it. They're aware. Lucas just put his control. He's walking away. He's like, we're done. We got this. Let's just close it in. He's like, yep, I'm stepping away, boys. I've had enough. I know we've won. He's walking off the stage, and he's just going to get a drink, I think. Someone's controller there as well, it looks like. But just like that, give credit where credit is due. SKF kept that so close for so long.
They did, and they almost made that comeback, but 216 to 193. Integral Nation are going to take that series 3-1 and put Skyfire in 4th here for the Doesplay 10K, which will get them $800 worth of cash there. And Integral Nation now guaranteed in that top 3, which means they have guaranteed themselves at least $1,200, but they've got the losers bracket final up next. Then if they win that, they go on to the grand final and they can play off for that first place, which is $5,500 for the first prize. Obviously, $10,000 worth of prizes on offer here at the Doesplay 10K.
Yeah, you know, I spoke to Nene before that one started, and I said, you come to the casino tonight, he goes, depends how much we win. So they're in the money, of course, now they were before, but they've won even more now, or potential of more. So Of course, they want to try and get as much as they can. Now, of course, they will go up like in that losers bracket final, like you said, up against Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat. So that's a 3-0 continuation series, I believe, in favour of ESGR. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out in their mindsets now.
Yeah, well, obviously, Integral Nation, they played extremely well yesterday, didn't drop a game, and today they came up against ESGR. I don't know if they expected how good ESGR have been playing.
Definitely.
They have been probably the surprise of the competition. I expected them to be good, but I didn't expect them to be a top 3 team, and to get into the winners bracket final, just completely dominating anyone. The only team that they haven't been able to beat so far is Mind Freak, and we all know how good Mind Freak are. So they were still able to compete with them, and IN up against this ESGR roster is going to be extremely close. As we have a look at that Integral Nation team yet again, we might bring up Skyfire, the team that came fourth here for the Doesplay 10K. As we have a look, Excite, Lakey, Rival, and Hopi. So well done to them for coming fourth. They still get that $800, which, to be honest, they won't be happy about it right now, but still, it's $800 in the bank.
It's $200 a piece per person. That's some good cash money, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially for being able to get into that top 4 out of the 17 teams that were here. There was some definitely top quality teams around, and there's still some more to come, guys. So we will go to a quick break, and when we come back, we are going to have a quick interview with the winning captain of the Integral Nation team. So don't go anywhere, because that is coming up right after this.